Okay, welcome to episode 2, and today we're gonna make a vector page crawl. Previous lesson we did a bitmap page crawl, but today we're gonna be doing a vector page crawl, and I'm going to try to do it in under 10 minutes. Okay, so let's get started. So as usual, take your rectangle tool and draw a rectangle. Simple enough. Then need to add color, maybe a light gray, using the interactive fill, dragging that down. Okay, selecting a slightly darker color, yeah, and removing the outline. We don't need outlines. Okay, now I have the base of the paper. Now first thing we're going to do, we're going to cut off this edge, and to do that we're gonna need the pen tool or the bezier tool, but I'm going to use the bezier tool because it's much easier to use in my opinion. Don't take my word for it. Okay, so you click on this point, you move over to this point, make your second click, then third, fourth, and close it up. And you need to select both objects, then click on this little icon here that says back minus front. What it does is essentially deletes this shape from the main rectangle. So go on ahead, click that, and you have cut out the shape. So we need to adjust it, because if you take a look at this, it says curved in and curves out. So you're gonna do that by using the shape tool. Essentially we need to double click to add the node, or you can right click and click on add, or just double click. Now I have two nodes, so you have to select all four and click on curve, convert to curve. Okay, now select this middle two and drag them out. Okay, I didn't get that. I'm supposed to drag from the node. Silly me. So we drag that out a bit, then you fine tune this node edge like that. Okay. Alright, we have the edges done. So now take our Bezier tool, click here, set the page edge, double click on this to form a cusp, then click down here and complete the shape. And if you don't like the way it is, you can always adjust with the shape tool and move that out and about. Okay, I'm cool with the way it is. So once again, select both, but this time we're going to be using this intersect tool. What it does is it makes a new shape where these two objects intersect, and that's exactly what we want to do. So we click on that, and you can now discard this one. Press delete. You can't see it, but here you have a new object, so that's it. Go to interactive fill and drag out this here. As you can see, it's coming out. So to make that white, and probably bring this in a bit. Okay, so basically you have the basic outline, and to complete this we need to add a little shadow thingy. So we're gonna add the shadow right now. Okay, take the Bezier tool again and just make a little circle shape like that, and can fill it white. Move the outline, go to drop shadow tool, drag out the drop shadow, not so much, just a little, and feel free to increase the feather, reduce the opacity. Okay, I think I can afford to go down. Okay, alright, so what can I do is to select this, then go to effects, power clip, place inside container, then select your rectangle. We can still see our visible circle, so edit contents, you can make that, can break apart shadow group, so you can now delete this, and you can click on finish editing object. So basically that's it. Not much rocket science involved. And if you want to also put this cool shadow, you can select the objects, then drop shadow, drag out the, oops, sorry, actually you drag that from the middle, and let go. Okay, that's too much, can bring that down and knock down the feathering. Okay, and we got ourselves a shadow. We can also afford to reduce the transparency. Yep. Okay, so that's it. That's how to make a vector page crawl. And you may be wondering why this one is better than the first one I did, and here is why. The other one was a bitmap and pretty much can do anything after you make that. If you want to make future adjustments, you have to start all over again, but when it's a vector, you can easily change the color, change your settings, your shape. Like I can just go back to interactive gradient and make this a red, and make this a black, and also make this red and black too. Okay, there. And you couldn't have done this on the other one, so that's it. So quick recap: you draw your rectangle shape, you use your Bezier to cut out this edge here, and use your back minus front. Also use a Bezier to make out this shape and make an intersect of both, then add your gradient and power clip in the shadow. So alright, that's it. I did it under 10 minutes. So if you have any questions, please leave it in the comment area, and rate, comment, subscribe, watch, recommend, share, do whatever you feel like worth doing. I really enjoyed making this. Until the next episode is bye bye.